welcome to more exciting coverage of the 2015 Audi R8 LMS Cup. After an explosive start to the series in China, we are here in Korea for rounds 3 and 4 of the championship.
The Korea International Circuit is one of the longest circuits in Asia at around 5.6 kilometres, 18 turns in all, and plenty of opportunities for the drivers to use their push to pass. J.K. Vernay just edged out Rahel Frey in the Super Pole qualifying session, which determines the top 8 places on the grid. Aditya Patel was third, followed by Ko Yu and Andrew Kim. Further back in the field, Miles Moroney did a great job to take position 11 ahead of Ashraf Diwal and Kimi Chin. Vernay led the field at the rolling start, the method employed to start the first race in each race weekend, as the Frenchman continued his perfect form on his maiden appearance in the Cup. Early on in the first lap there had been some contact in midfield and Stefano Montesi appeared to get the worst of it, hitting one wall, spinning around and then hitting another. With his race over, Montesi was understandably upset. That brought out the safety car while the marshals cleared Montesi's car from the track. Soon after the restart, Rahel Frey, still in position 2, ran into problems with power steering failure. She valiantly held off the cars behind her as long as she possibly could, but ultimately she was forced into an early retirement. You can see there the smoke from the rear of the car. That was a telltale sign that there was a bigger problem at hand. J.K. Vernay had stayed clear at the front and was pulling away from the field ahead of Thomas Fjordbach in second and local favourite Ko Yu. There was massive disappointment for Ko when he had to retire with a gearbox issue. Alex Au tried a bold move on Kimi Chin, darting down the inside but made contact which spun Chin around. Ashraf Diwal took a big dive down the inside of a sparking Alex Au and was forced to brake hard. Aditya Patel bounced back from falling down to 16th after contact at the start to finish in 4th and take the series lead by a single point. J.K. Vernay came around for an emphatic victory. Thomas Fjordbach was second, and although Andrew Kim crossed in third, unfortunately for him, he received a 30-second penalty from contact with Patel earlier in the race, promoting Rio Fukuda onto the podium.
Car was really good. I really enjoyed driving this R8. It's pretty cool, and I love this track, so I had really a lot of fun.
Andrew Kim, Kimi Chin and Ashraf Diwal get 30-second penalties, whilst Alex Au and Jake Parsons were given 5-place grid penalties for Sunday's race. So here's the grid for round 4 of Audi R8 LMS Cup. Jean-Carl Vernay starts from pole with Andrew Kim alongside. Then it's Thomas Fjordbach and Ko Yu. Miles Moroney, the American, and Aditya Patel starting from position 6. Further back it's Daniel Bilski, the Australian, alongside Jackie Yeong, Sam Lock, Jed Sai, Rahel Frey starting from position 15, and Alex Au. With standing starts a new feature in the Cup this season. Thomas Fjordbach from third got the jump on the 2 drivers starting on the front row, diving down the inside line and into the lead. Andrew Kim fell back and contact in the middle of the pack spun him around. Miles Moroney took advantage, going around the outside of the carnage to move into third position. Pole sitter Vernay made a move to take back the lead into turn 3, but ran in too deep under brakes. Behind him, Rio Fukuda, driving Marchi Lee's Audi, became caught up mid-pack and suffered significant damage to the front of his car. Vernay recovered to hold onto his position, but the rest of the field had closed up behind him. Rio Fukuda and Andrew Kim were then forced to retire after damage sustained from the start of the race, completing a rollercoaster weekend for the young Korean driver. Moroney in the blue and yellow car went past Patel into third position, with local favourite Ko Yu nicely poised further back in 5th. Vernay made another attack on Fjordbach with what was a very ambitious move which resulted in contact and a spin for the Danish driver, a move which could incur Vernay a penalty, as the stewards have already delivered a number of those for similar incidents during the weekend. Kimi Chin had sustained some damage and was forced to pull over at the top of the home straight. With Vernay still leading, Ko Yu had the home crowd roaring as he went past Indian driver Aditya Patel into turn 4 and up into second place with just a few laps remaining. But amazingly, Rahel Frey, who started down in 15th position, was having an incredible race. First she went past Patel on the run into turn 6 and moved into third position. Next she lined up Ko Yu on the long run down to turn 3, and while she would eventually take the position, the local driver made it as difficult as possible to try and retain his second place position. JK crosses the finish line first ahead of Frey, but stewards later handed him a 30-second penalty for his contact with Fjordbach. This means that Rahel Frey is the winner of round 4 of the 2015 Audi R8 LMS Cup. What a brilliant race for the Swiss driver, starting position 15 to finish number 1.
It's really good for the points. Yeah, so it compromises a bit my DNF from yesterday. So it's really cool, and I'm really happy.
Today is really hard because it's a little bit crash, and then its steering is light tender, and only steering is straight is lighter, and right turn, left turn is very difficult. It's driving. And but today is a very good job. It's very happy. I'm so happy about it.
Victory in the AM class to Ashraf Diwal from Alex Au and the Australian Daniel Bilski, who was credited with victory in round 3 just yesterday. So an amazing run from Rahel Frey from 15th on the grid to take the victory. KOU placed second. Great result for the local favourite. Aditya Patel, Jeffrey Lee and Thomas Fjordbach recovering after that spin. Daniel Bilski takes position 11 from Jackie Jung and Sam Locke rounding out the field.